I'm swagging. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. This summer, Big Baller can't get a rest. I'm excited for the fans.
We're finishing up our time in Lithuania, and right now I'm preparing for the NBA draft.
Oh, I missed you. Just look at a camera. Yeah, gorgeous right here. Perfect.
We're getting ready for baby Zoe. She's coming in July, and we're super excited.
But you don't sound very excited.
Oh, what do you want me to do?
Let's do it again.
So we're getting ready for Zoe to come in July.
You gotta stop doing that.
What about you, Mello? Are you excited for the summer? Come on.
All right, come on. I gotta go play Fortnite.
The whole family's coming out of here to Lithuania.
I haven't seen my brothers for a long time, so it's definitely gonna be cool seeing them again.
Damn! Hey, bro, what's wrong with you?
All right, y'all gonna stop acting a damn fool.
How you go, Jello?
I'm so excited to go house hunting.
I've made my decision on what Mello's future is going to be. All these haters out here didn't think I was going to keep moving and grooving. And I know they didn't think it was going to be this big. This is real. Check it out. Can't wait.
Let me know what city, what state, what country you're chiming in from. And those of you that are watching it on the replay, let me know what city, what state, what country you're chiming in from. I am in the great state of Alabama. That's in right. The city of Huntsville. Okay. And I'm here with one of my good friends. We've been friends for over 15 years. Met in the Army 15 years ago, and now have had the opportunity to travel all around as speakers, as business partners, as friends, and want to come and talk to you about a topic I really don't talk about on my page, but hey, what's going on, Sean? But it's something I'm involved in, and it's something that Jamal is involved in, and we just want to come and just share. Omaha is in the house. We just wanted to come and share how to build wealth on your 9 to 5. And so I know a lot of you that watch me are career professionals. VA is in the house. What's going on, Dennis? But how do you build wealth on your 9 to 5? And I know a lot of people find that to be challenging. And so we just want to come and do a quick live and share with you a strategy that we use. Now, it's not the only strategy. It's just one strategy. So this may be something you're considering doing, and Jamal coaches other individuals on how to do it. But we want to just share with you what Jamal is doing and the success that he is having in the strategy that he is using. So on his 9 to 5, he's learned a strategy to build wealth. And one of those strategies is via real estate. But he has a unique spin on it, and he deals with mobile home parks and mobile homes. So he buys mobile homes. Now, for me, coming from the West Coast, when I heard about mobile homes, I was like, mobile homes? like, who's living in a mobile home? But in different parts of the United States, mobile homes and mobile home parks are the residence of choice for a lot of people. So even for me, I had to reprogram my mind literally on my concept of what a mobile home was, and a mobile home park, and a mobile home facility is. And so what I found out over the last 8 years when I moved back to the United States, these are many times vibrant communities, and it gives people a different type of way to achieve their American dream of home ownership. So with that being said, what I wanted to do is just come on here, and I'm here with Jamal, and we're just going to talk about his process, guys, of how he's going about building wealth. Because where most of us, I believe, in Louisiana, they live in mobile homes as well.
Yeah.
Right, Virginia. A lot of places in the Midwest and the South, a lot of people live in mobile homes. So coming from California, I had to really reprogram my mind on the opportunity within mobile homes. And so what I wanted to talk about, because a lot of people go after income, and we just know one stream of income, and that's our job, our 9 to 5. But to build wealth is something totally different. It's one thing to earn income, but it's another thing to build wealth. And what Jamal has learned how to do is learn how to earn income and build wealth. And so what he does is, from the money he gets, and many times it's not even his money that he's using. And so I don't want to jump ahead of myself, but so Jamal himself has a 9 to 5, has a great 9 to 5. I mean, provides a great quality of living, but what he found out was it wasn't going to build the type of wealth that he wanted. So how did you, first tell us, how did you get into real estate, and then how did you transition specifically into mobile homes?
Well, thanks, Dr. Will, for this opportunity. And to be honest with you, back in, good afternoon, everybody, wherever you were chiming in from. But in 2013, I don't know if everybody remember, but I know recently we had a furlough, right? And a lot of people were talking about, man, I think I heard you talking about, creating different streams of income. Now that you see the furlough, that was one of my motivation for getting into real estate back in 2013, because we got furloughed. First, we got furloughed every Friday for like 6 weeks. I mean, like every Friday we didn't work. We were off every Friday, or something like that.
And you weren't getting paid?
We don't get paid for those Fridays.
For those Fridays you were off?
We were off, right? We were off, didn't get paid, so our check was short. My check was short.
So literally, for people who are kind of living paycheck to paycheck, it doesn't seem like much, but if you're earning, $20 an hour, that's like $200 from your paycheck.
Yeah.
So that's a car payment.
Yeah.
That's food and groceries.
Absolutely.
That's maybe child care.
Yep.
And this was happening every Friday.
Every Friday for like a 6-week period.
So that's almost $1,000.
Yeah. And I was like,
from your check.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I was like, okay. So I was like, you know what? I'm getting into real estate. I didn't know what it looked like. I got into it. And of course, you don't know what you get into until you get into it. So I bought into a program at the time. And me personally, now that I know what I know, everybody can choose what they want to do. I'll say that. But me personally, I think it's important to get into a local real estate investment group to find out what your market, how your market works, because the guys who are there locally knows the market better than anybody else.
Because what's going on in California is totally different than what's going on in Louisiana.
Yeah, you can have a basis of real estate, but really a local, they call it a real estate investment group. And that would help me a lot here locally. So from 2013 I started. I remember to this day I bought a small, actually, let me go back. The first property I bought, because I was scared. Watch this, how God does things sometimes. The first property I ever bought was a mobile home.
Really?
And because I was like, I'm not ready to buy a house yet. I didn't know if the bank was going to approve me. I didn't, you don't know what you don't know. So bought a mobile home. I think it was like $3,000.
So let's go back real quick. From the time you decided to get into real estate to the time you bought your first property, about how long was that?
So that was 2013, maybe like About 90 days.
So within 90 days, you bought
Yeah.
your first property.
Yeah, first
Now you're
mobile
still
home.
working a 9 to 5.
Yep.
Still working a 9 to 5.
Yep.
You were still scared.
Yep.
You're still kind of apprehensive about
Yep.
doing it,
Yep.
but you just jumped in.
Yeah, I
You
just
jumped
did
in.
it.
So within 90 days,
Yep.
still on your 9 to 5.
Yep.
Okay, you bought your first real estate property. Okay.
Yeah, so I bought a mobile home, and at the time, we fixed it up, make it nice. It was, I mean, when they say trailer trash, that was trailer trash.
Okay,
It was
okay.
nasty. But we
Now,
fixed
how
it
much
up.
did you buy it for?
Bought it for $3,000.
You bought it for $3,000. So that's one of the things that I want to talk to you guys about, because a lot of times before we even get involved in something, or a lot of times we even hear about something, we talk ourselves out of it. We say, oh, I'm not going to be able to afford that, or my credit's not good, or the bank is going to say no, or I don't know enough to get involved in it. But one of the things, and here we are 6 years later, one of the reasons why he's successful now is because he took action, and he took action in spite of fear. Let me say that. Somebody write that in there. Take action in spite of fear. Do it scared. So within 90 days, you buy your first property, and it was only $3,000. So I know for me, coming from California, when I hear numbers like that, $3,000 for a whole mobile home, somebody's gonna live in something for $3,000 or $5,000. Coming from California, I was like, wait a minute, like you can't even get a garage door in California. So number one, I want you guys to start thinking outside of your norm. Start thinking outside of just where you live, because real estate is everywhere.
And so I bought that property and got a renter in there. And then after a few months of little issues I had, I ended up doing a lease purchase option on it. And they bought it. They bought it from me after 2 years of payments or whatever. So they paid that off.
Okay, so
And-
I want to walk everybody. Walk everybody through it. So you buy a mobile home for $3,000.
Yeah.
Okay, where did the $3,000 come from?
I think at the time I borrowed it from a bank or a lending company or
So
something like that.
he borrowed the $3,000 from a lending company or a bank, right?
Actually, no, if I remember correctly, I took it off a credit card.
So he took it. So
Yeah.
he took it off a credit card, $3,000 off a credit card, and you buy this property for $3,000. You fix it up. It costs about how much to fix up?
I think we spent maybe about $2,500, maybe close to $3,000. Maybe
So
another $3,000.
So another $3,000
Yeah.
to fix it up. So that's
Yeah.
$6,000 that you have in,
Yeah.
and then you eventually sell it for how much?
I think we had sold it for around 8 or 9.
So he gets it for $6,000, sells it for
8 or 9.
eight or nine,
Yeah.
and that was all within what?
Within about a year and a half. Oh, you talking before when I started?
Right. So you leased it to a couple, or leased it to a family.
It wasn't.
So what was the down payment they gave you?
They gave $800.
So they gave $800 down, and then they made payments for another year.
Another year, about 2 years they were.
About 2 years, and then they eventually paid it off.
Yeah, they paid
Right?
it off, yeah.
And so once again, guys, what we're talking about is how you build wealth. And I want to focus on the word build, right? This is not something we're looking to do overnight. This is not a get rich quick, scheme or anything. We're talking about building wealth. And so 3,000, but more important than the 3,000 that he earned, what he's getting in the process is knowledge. He's getting knowledge, and he's getting over his fear, because once you do one property, it becomes easier to do another property and another property. But you got to get that first one done. And so you learned a lot. What would be one of the initial mistakes getting into real estate that you would say you made?
One of the initial mistakes is definitely buying into those expensive programs.
Okay, buying into expensive programs.
Yes. Don't get me wrong, they're I'm trying to say this, where I can.
But just say it, just say it, Doc.
They're good, but
You may not need it
you
right
may
now.
not need it correct.
Right.
And because you're buying into a program when you can take that same $40,000, $50,000, $60,000, and buy a property yourself and start earning income.
Gotcha.
Because when you buy into that program, you're not immediately earning income right away.
Exactly.
Now, so that 30, 40, 20, like you just said, 3,000. Like recently, I took, I got a money from a private lender last year, 10,000. I bought 3 mobile homes with $10,000.
let's talk about that. Let's talk about this private lending, because a lot of people, every time I share this with them, that's one of the major stumbling blocks is where's the money going to come from? And every time I talk to them and say there's private lenders out there that are willing, you have the time, they have the money. Yep. You have the time, they have the money. Yep. Right? And most investors, what they're looking to do is have their money work for them. Absolutely. So it's more advantageous to find someone out there looking for the properties than it is for them. Yep. Because they're probably earning their income somewhere else. Yep. So it's not advantage to them to be out looking for properties. So they're willing to give you money. Yep. So one of the things that he just said was you just had a private lender, and that's why it's good to get in local real estate groups, because I know I may be using terminology, guys, that you're not used to, but once you get into these local real estate groups, you're going to learn the language of real estate. And once you learn the language of real estate, you get a lot more comfortable with real estate. So you have this private lender that is willing to invest and give you $10,000. So kind of walk us through that. So they give you $10,000. You go and find 3 different mobile homes, and they're averaging $2,500 to $3,000. And the average flip, the more you get better in it, you know, the average flip, you're getting mobile homes now for $3,000, $4,000, but you're selling them for how much?
I mean, anywhere from probably about $10,000 to $15,000.
So he's buying for 3, maybe fix it up for another 2 to 3, and now selling
I
it.
didn't even fix it up because.
So you switched a little bit. That's right.
Yeah,
You're selling
I
it.
switched because what I do now, I called somebody, give me the name when I was at the event in Mississippi in January. It was last month, and they called me they say you're a no-haver. And so, and I learned this from another investor. So I buy these, and because I buy homes still, don't get me wrong, I still buy single-family residences. Right. And I do the same thing with that is I buy these houses that are, and I know what I'm looking for. And you know, one of the things once you get into real estate, like I said, I've been doing this since 2013. So I know my niche. So now when I look for a mobile home, I look for a house. I'm looking for something cheap, but that somebody can live in. Okay. Now sometimes you may walk in, oh my God, another investor may run from it. They're like, I'm not buying that house. Right. But for me, I'm looking at, can somebody live in this house? And what I do is I let them do the rehab. What that means is people out there who are willing, oh yeah, I can fix this. I can paint this wall, and they do it all the time. The first time I did it with a mobile home, I was like, no, I did it with a house I had. It was rental, but I had it about empty for about 6-7 months. Okay. And I was frustrated. I was like, man, I told the mentor I had, I was like, man, I need to get rid of this house. He told me, this is what you do. Find somebody who will do a lease purchase option on it, and they can pay your down payment and move into it and lease it for like 3-4 years or whatever. And I advertised it on Facebook Marketplace. Boom, within a couple of months, I had somebody in there, and they moved in. And the floor, if you see the floor, I had to put up a carpet because I was, because take it mindset change. I was thinking, man, I got to bust the floors, I had to paint, do all this stuff. Nope, they did the work themselves because they want to live in there. So,
So let's put a pin there and let's talk about that, because I know for a lot of people, they're thinking about, hey, I don't know how to do stucco, I don't know how to do carpet and paint, and I have a 9. You have a 9 to 5.
Yep.
So I want you guys to listen to this. You have a 9 to 5.
Yes.
You're married.
Yes, sir.
You have young children.
Yep.
You still coach. You coach sports and you umpire baseball. You're active in your church. So I don't want anybody to say they have an excuse of why they can't do this. So we're not talking about
to have 2 ministries alone.
right. This you got 2 ministries. So this is not something. He's an author. He travels. He speaks. So this is not something that's taking all of your time.
Right.
But because you've created this system,
Yes, sir.
this system that you have. So let me tell you guys this, because here's where a lot of you may get tripped up in mindset. There's people that are in all different types of financial situations, meaning they may not be able to go traditionally and go to a bank and get a loan, or they may not be able to do things the traditional way. So let's say a person has good income, they have a job, but let's say their credit is not the best, but they're making good income. Let's say they've saved $3,000 to $4,000, $5,000 cash, right? And these are the types of individuals that he's working with. So they now have cash. He's bought the property. For whatever reason, they may have not been able to get a traditional loan. They can now come to him, give him $5,000, $2,000 as a down payment, and he's doing a lease to them. They pay him monthly rent for a year, 2 years, whatever. You can write your contracts, guys, where you're not getting called early in the morning to come out and fix plumbing. You can put that in the contract where it's as is. It's all on you. And usually these individuals are okay with that. And then after the 2 years, they pay you out, you go on about your business. So I just want you to know he's developed a strategy in a niche market of mobile homes where it's not taking up all his time. And just within the last 3 years, guys, on a number-wise, where we're just talking, let me see, just do the numbers, I don't want to inflate it, but over 500% you raise your net worth, over 500% in less than 3 years. He still has a 9 to 5, still has a wife, still has kids, still working every single day, but he's created a niche. And so we just wanted to share this with you. We can't go really into details, but I just love to open you guys up to think differently, guys, about some of the things that you can do. The best boost to your economy is when you boost your economy. That's the best boost to your economy. And so one of the things that I do, you guys know I speak and I travel all over the world, but what I do with my speaking money is I build my wealth through real estate. I build my wealth through real estate. And so this is just another option. Real estate is only one option. To be honest with you guys, I haven't found a better option. I haven't found a better option that allows me to do what I still want to do and doesn't bog me down. I don't have to be a genius or a guru in it. I've learned my niche. He's learned his niche and what he does. It still gives us the freedom. And when people talk about earning money while you sleep, I don't know a better way to,
And it's funny you said about the not getting those phone calls, and somebody asked me, because right now I got about, just within the last year, I have 12 properties like that, and I don't get any phone calls. You know the phone calls I get?
So let me pin this back. Now you heard what he just said. He has 12 properties right now. We got to go because we're getting ready to go look at one of the properties he just put under contract today before it gets too dark out here. But he has 12 properties right now, and you still go to work every day,
I still go to work. And the only time they call me is, hey, I just want to make sure that you got my check.
Wait, did you hear that? So the only time his tenants call him is when they want to know, hey, did you get the money I sent you? Did you get the money I sent you?
Did you send a receipt?
Or did you send a receipt?
Yeah,
so listen to that, guys.
That's the phone calls, and to somebody like, because and then some people ask, how are you managing it, and different things like that. And right now, there's no management in the sense because I'm not checking. I mean, I drive around and look at the property and make sure they're still there, especially the houses. Of course, they need to be there, but the mobile homes, they got to make sure they're there. But other than that, they pay on time. Most of them got to pay on time, no issues or whatever. And the other piece is, and I'm gonna say this: remember that first mobile home that I bought, right? And I sold it to the guy. He called me. This is like maybe the summer of last year. He said, "Hey, there's a mobile home next door to me. The lady want to sell it."
And boom. So now you got a referral business.
I got a referral business.
And I want to circle back around. I want to circle back around because people they really don't believe when we talk about private lenders. So explain that. I want to make sure because I think we got off track on that one.
Okay.
But the private lender. So why is it appealing?